video on hummus. Hummus, these are all the ingredients you're going to need for hummus. Hummus is one of the most underrated foods out there. And by underrated, I mean positive impact on the body. It looks to be innocuous, but the nutritional density is very high. The glycemic response is very low, which means your insulin will not fluctuate and will stay nice and low. It's where you want it, so you can burn fat. And it'll keep your good hormones up and running, your fat-burning hormones. This hummus is compatible with all three of my diets, the first, the second, the third, the 1.0, the 2.0, the 3.0. So it can work with any of them. You just got to follow the rules. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to make it, because there's a lot of recipes out there. This recipe is tweaked just for you to shape your body. It's going to taste good, it's going to be flavorful, but as you see, there's only 5 ingredients. Garbanzo beans, organic. Sesame tahini, organic. A lemon, conventional. 4 cloves of garlic, conventional. No, that's organic. And then a teaspoon of sea salt. Okay. So, minimizing your ingredients is going to maximize your progress. Don't go to the trouble of getting dry chickpeas and soaking them overnight and all that. It's going to take too long. You're going to be fine with organic. Organic sesame tahini, you only need 1/3 of a cup. Lemon juice, you're going to have to squeeze the lemon juice with a squeezer or with your hands or whatever to get 1/4 cup of fresh lemon juice. Try to get the seeds out too. Garlic, you want to peel 4 cloves of garlic. If you have a mincer, you stick it in here and squeeze it out. It comes out the other end. If you don't have a mincer, don't worry about it, because you can just chop it up in small pieces as you can find. And then finally, 1 teaspoon of a high-quality salt. Try to get salt from unpolluted waters. So this one's from northern France and northern Atlantic Ocean near France. Not as good as Himalayan rock salt, but good enough, close enough. Okay, and of course this can be made with conventional non-organic ingredients as well, because you're low on the food chain here, so it's not as crucial as if you were high up on the food chain eating dairy, eggs, or other animal products, because there's no animal products here. It's actually vegan or vegetarian as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is it's very simple. You're just going to combine all 5 ingredients, 2 cups of garbanzo beans, 1/3 cup of sesame tahini, 1/4 cup of squeezed lemon juice, 4 minced cloves of garlic, a teaspoon of salt. In here, in the blender, you're going to blend it on high for no more than 45 seconds to a minute until it's a smooth paste. And then you're going to enjoy this. I have one more thing, kind of like one of your ingredients this is a suggestion, because you're not going to put it on bread. You're going to put it on some sort of a vegetable. It can be a cucumber, it can be a green pepper, it can be orange pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper, whatever. It can be any sort of vegetable that is not a starchy vegetable. So carrots and corn and peas are out, but anything that's not starchy, any vegetable at all, including tomatoes, you can use it with. And if your diet calls for it, you have to check your diet, but you can also add good fats like olive oil or feta cheese or olives to have with it as a garnish or as part of your meal. So this obviously doesn't go into there, but it's something you can dip it with, and that's what we're going to use instead of bread. Because bread with this is not going to get rid of your hips, buns, and thigh fat. Okay, so I'll just put this over here. and I'll see you shortly after I make this. Okay, welcome back. After the prep time, and after actually making it in the blender, there's one thing I forgot to tell you, and that was drain your garbanzo beans. Make sure they're drained. You don't want the water in the can. So after the prep time, the hummus has been completed, and it is ready to go. It didn't take very long. All 5 ingredients are now in here, and it's very simple and easy to make. This is it. This is your creation. This is one batch right here. Okay? It's one batch of just plain good old hummus, and this is actually an excellent for helping your body burn it off its gross extra fat and building muscle. Okay? And upping your good hormones. This is one batch. You can double the batch. You can make 2 batch. Just double all your ingredients. Double all 5. You can even make a triple batch and store it. It keeps really well in the refrigerator. Now, this is for you guys only. The secrets. Okay? What do you eat it with to help burn fat and get off and build muscle? You don't dip bread in it. Okay? This is a suggestion. Vegetables. Green vegetables, red vegetables, orange vegetables, yellow vegetables. Any color you can think of any vegetable is going to be good, except for your starchy vegetables. I don't want you to have carrots, peas, or corn, or any sort of potato or starchy veggies or roots. Okay? If it's low glycemic, low carb, okay, which usually means low calories, but we're not counting calories here. Lower carb, high nutrient density vegetables. You take your green pepper, okay, you can dip it in and just eat it like that. You can spread it on. You can have it with an authorized meal, or it can be a standalone meal. The general rule of thumb, especially with the second version of my diet, is ½ pound or less of hummus is usually a protein, and the carbs are pretty low. If it becomes more than ½ pound, which is about almost a pound here, it becomes a standalone meal and really shouldn't be had with any other food, at least let 2-3 hours pass after you had it. So again, depending on what diet you're on, my hormone boosting diet or the regular diet, check your rule book, check with your book, work this into your training program, and there you have it. That's how to make hummus specifically for burning fat and building muscle. This is George Mysticus, and I hope you enjoyed this video.